Hi, Hedge. Paolo here. How are you? I'll give you a bit of history about this video. 5 years ago, I think, I watched your demo about the DX11, and I really fell in love with the machine. I was When I was younger, I was playing a Juno 106. Then I sold it. I stopped playing, and now a few years ago, I went back into synths. I really love to play them again. I've always been in love with the DX7, but when I saw your video, I really fell in love with the DX11, and I found it a bit more simple and I don't know, very fascinating. Your demo was like, oh my God, the best ever sales pitch. So I looked for one everywhere. I couldn't find one where I am, which is in Perth in Western Australia. And I just got it like a couple of months ago, literally. I found this huge, beautiful machine in mint conditions, and I got it. I snatched it, and of course, no battery, as you know. So I'll have to sort out the battery problem, but that's not the story. It's not a big deal. Anyway, I made this video here now for you and for everyone who's interested in how to load the patches, your patches or any other patches onto the X11. And yeah, I know the video is not fantastic, I understand, but I'll manage to make it a bit better, and I'll see how it goes. And there's a small surprise at the end, a mini surprise at the end. So if you want to watch it all, or you want to skip to the end, there's a mini song that I started playing, and let's see. Anyway, I'll speak to you soon. Bye. So this is my DX11, and as you can see, I have no performance patches because the RAM battery is gone, and I don't have any internal patches as well. So single, internal. I have funny noises. So in order to upload them, I need to use a MIDI to USB cable in my Mac. This is the cable. It's a very cheap one that I bought from the internet, from eBay, and it's just gonna be connected to my Mac over here, and I will use Sysex Librarian to transfer the patches. And the patches are the one from Hedge 777, our friend on YouTube. Thank you very much, Hedge, for all your help and suggestions. And I'll show now everyone, I'll try to make a video to show how I load up your patches and maybe try and play one of your songs. Now, the MIDI cable is connected to my Mac. This is just an adapter because I have a USB-C and this is a normal USB. And as you can see, I got the signal on the cable, MIDI cable, and it's connected. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna show you how to set up the DX11 to receive and send MIDI messages. Okay, we are now in the single play, so we need to set up the DX11. So we go utility and MIDI off. MIDI is on now. Then we can go again here, channel info, basic receiving channel 1, it's okay, transmit channel 1 is okay. If we keep pressing, we keep getting all these new menus. Local on, yeah, we want to hear or replay, and all the rest we just leave it as it is. No, so you keep pressing until you get again to MIDI on. So the next one is going to be the exclusive. So system exclusive off. So we're going to put it on. So it's on. Keep going again here with system exclusive. And now it's asking you voice transfer, performance transfer, setup transfer. This is just if you want to transfer from the DX11 to the PC or Mac. We want to receive, so at the moment we leave it as it is. Oh, very important. Memory protect. Internal is on, we need to put it off. And now we are ready to go on the Mac. So let's launch this program, and we're gonna see that it's basically empty. There's no Sysex file, no Sysex file here loaded. So it's already set up for to your USB MIDI port 1, which is our cable. So we need to load some Sysex file here, and we're gonna go into File, Add to Library, and we're gonna go into Desktop, where I store Yamaha DX11, and I have a folder from Hedge, which is my DX11 sounds, and there are performances. So here, these are the performances, and these are the banks. This is the internal patches from Hedge, which he uses for the performances. So let's start to load this one first, my DX11. So open. Yeah, that's fine. That's the file. So let's go again here. We go file again, head to library. Now we go back. Try to go back. We don't go back. Okay, let's do it again. So we go again in Yamaha DX11, my DX sound, performances. Now we have all of this file, which are the one that Hedge is using during his demo. So I'm gonna select them all and load them up, and we see what's happening. And these are now all the Sysex files. So what we're gonna do now is we select one. Let's start to select first the internal patches. Okay, now I did some of setup in the preferences. I don't know if they're still here, so I'll show you my settings so you can copy them. This is the general settings. Transmit speed. See, I've done for the port 1 and 2 of the cable very slow speed, like 14% speed, because otherwise the DX11 cannot really read. And the buffer size is 4, which is the smallest buffer size. Okay, so you can copy this if you want. The program changes. Again, these are the settings, updates. There's nothing there. So yeah, these are the one basically. So let's turn it off. Now I have selected my DX11 Sysex USB 2 MIDI port 1, and when I press this, the DX11 will receive the patches. So we play, it's sending message, and the DX11 is receiving it. Perfect. Okay, when I want to transfer the performances now, it's a bit more tricky because it doesn't transfer the whole performances. You have to do it one by one, basically. So, sorry. So, performance 1, performance 2, PPG 1, PPG 2, raindrops, trends, and varieties. So, what are we going to do? We're going to go here and first of all select the performance 1. See, they're all funny names and funny everything. So, let's go in performance number 1. Okay, and what we do, we go here and let's start the varieties, which is the first performance that Hedge uses, and we press play and it's gone. So let's see. Yeah, there it is. So now that we have loaded the performance in the bank number 1, PF01, so it's like now we have to save it, otherwise we're going to lose it. If we press any other button, we're going to lose it. So what we're going to do is store, and keeping the store button pressed, we need to press number 1. So we press number 1 and we save, see, and we release. So now if I put performance number 2, which is all funny numbers and letters because there's no saving, I go back to performance 1 and it's still there. Right, I show you again how to save the performance. So let's go select performance number 2, which is letters and numbers. There's nothing on there. And we'll go here and let's load. We need to correct this into MIDI port 1. Let's load the PPG1, right? Yeah, transmitting, and we go on to the DX11, and it's here. Woohoo! I remember that. So what do we do now? We need to save it. So press store and keep it pressed, and at the same time press the button number 2. And now the performance is saved. degree of sustain. So let's go back to performance 1. Still save there, Justin, correct?